Good evening. For this project, we're going to be looking at the relationship between alcohol consumption and life expectancy. For our research question, we're looking at the relationship between average yearly alcoholic servings and total life expectancy across OECD countries from 2010 to 2020, with median disposable household income in consideration.
For a brief overview of our project, we conducted background research to fully understand the connection between alcohol consumption and health outcomes. From there, we conducted a data cleaning from 3 datasets to get 286 data from 286 countries. And we also conducted a data analysis that showed extreme variation between our variables. And as a result, there was no clear correlation between alcohol consumption and life expectancy. Here are some graphs that display some summarized data.
Some background in prior work was we gathered information, articles from Economics, Journal of Public Health, and Environmental Research, found 3 datasets to answer our question, and conducted data analysis. We found highly inconsistent trends in alcohol consumption, alcohol-related costs exceeding 1% of GDP in high-income nations.
This, we hypothesize that there is a negative correlation. A higher yearly alcohol consumption would lead to lower life expectancy. This is because we know alcohol has negative impacts on mental health and physical health, which could lower life expectancy rates. And household disposable income could intensify these impacts because those with lower income may lack access to healthcare, and those with higher income may have better access to healthcare.
Gathered information from alcohol and life expectancy. Dataset two was the global health OECD life expectancy, and then the household disposable income.
Had hundreds of different countries to begin with from the 2010 to 2020 period, but not all countries were present in each of the data sets. From there, we removed a lot of countries, leaving us with 26, and combined them into 5 columns: the country, year, alcohol consumption, household income, and life expectancy, giving us 286 entries, 11 years per country.
And we analyzed the distributions. Alcohol consumption has a slight left skew, almost a normal distribution. Disposable household income has a strong right skew, and life expectancy has a strong left skew. And most of the data falls between their major parts, and there are outliers.
Now, going on and talking about the outliers, as you can see in the alcohol consumption, the median ranges from 9 to 10 liters with a range of 4 to 14 liters. Outliers are below 5 liters. And now next is the disposable household income with a median of 20,000 with a range of $10,000 to $40,000 and outliers ranging above $40,000. The life expectancy here is the median of 81 years with a range of 72 to 84 years, with outliers ranging below 72 years. And for the next slide, you can see that there's IQR and Z-score outliers. And to determine this, we use the Z-score method and the IQR method. The Z-score method determines the value with more than 3 standard deviations, meaning that if it's away, then that is an outlier. Also, the IQR method identifies outliers by checking if the value falls outside the 1.5 times the IQR. And as you can see, there relies a lot of outliers with the alcohol consumption, income outliers, and also life expectancy.
You can see here we use box plots to represent the variable relationships throughout the data set, and this is continued on the next slide. From the box plots, we can see that some countries with high or low alcohol consumption and lower disposable income levels did tend to show lower life expectancies. This suggests that there isn't a direct correlation between alcohol consumption and life expectancy directly.
So to avoid any confusion between correlation and causation, particularly regarding our columns, we excluded company funding research to avoid conflicts of interest, follow public data guidelines, and avoid racial or ethnic organizations. And any types of privacy concerns or ethical concerns were documented in our report or were removed from the data set entirely to remain with integrity.
And so to conclude, we cleaned and merged 3 datasets with our key variables being alcohol consumption, disposable income, and life expectancy. Our major limitation was missing data because countries were excluded from specific datasets, leaving us with only 26 countries to look at. And as a result, there was no clear correlation between alcohol consumption and life expectancy. However, higher disposable income was associated with longer life expectancy. So future steps could be to analyze more countries and to analyze the relationship between higher disposable income and life expectancy. Thank you.